Hello, I'm Daniel, in the amateur radio world known as KE7UUM. Hope you enjoy the video. Good evening. I am Daniel. Don't let the name on Facebook fool you. I'm Daniel, Blue Thunder 2169. It's okay, call me James. It happens to be my middle name. Due to Facebook suspending my other accounts, I made this one. So, on to the President Lincoln 2 Plus saga. I'm going to show you a picture of a menu setting and a link of a video that I followed due to the suggestion of somebody from this group, and I don't remember his name. I was very leery about doing this. I'm more old school when it comes to radios. Menu-driven radios are not my thing. It took me a long time to understand all the ham radios that I've had in the last 10 and a half years, with all the menu settings on different various 2-meter 440 radios, and even ones that I've had for a long time. I'm still not very well versed in. Menu settings are just not my thing. That's why I program what I can with a computer. But I like to have the knowledge, as any good radio operator should. I like to have the knowledge to be able to program stuff manually, because if the day ever comes that you need to, well, anyways, with that being said, thanks for all the input, most all the input. Some of it was kind of lame, as far as it felt like I was being belittled, but that's okay. It comes with the territory, just like comments on YouTube. So I figured it out. I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to stop this filming, and I'm going to put a screenshot in of the setting. Okay, when you go through the menu settings, this is a setting that I adjusted. From what I understand, after you do the 11-meter mod with putting the 1K resistor in the radio physically, you have to put the radio back together, turn it on, and go through and do this setting, and then it shuts off, and then it comes back, and that's what gives you the then that's when you're able to get on 11 meters. Now, with that being said, let's also say a couple things. When I got this radio, I won it in a lotto that a radio shop that's back east somewhere, Blitz CB Radio, and I've talked to the guy on the phone. I've interacted with him on social media. He seems really nice. I like him. I've got nothing bad to say about him. When I got the radio, it was already modified, and I didn't do nothing to unmodify it. And I sure as heck didn't go through all those settings, and my son wouldn't even have known where to go. And if he would have changed something, there probably would have been more stuff messed up with the radio. I have only ever messed with, since I've got the radio, the reset feature, what I thought was a microprocessor reset that talks about in the manual. I've gone through the manual of this President Lincoln 2 Plus, and the setting that I changed today to get back on 11 meters is nowhere in the manual. So he wouldn't have known how to do it. He doesn't get internet access very seldom. He's very limited, so he doesn't get to go and he's hovered over by Mom and I when he's on the internet. So before anybody says, oh, your son, no, let's blame that out. Let's leave that out. And yeah, I may have done something, but let's get back to the features and settings that I've messed with. The color, because I like the color green, because I can see it better. I have changed I programmed in channel memory settings, the 6 that you can program in that radio. I have turned TalkBack, well, I guess it's called monitor in their menu settings, on and off. I've adjusted the volume for that. I've adjusted the setting for the brightness. But to be honest, in the about 2 months or less that I've had the radio, I have not messed with a whole bunch of other settings. Like I've already said, menu-driven radios are a little intimidating to me. With that being said, hopefully this fixes it. At least it's back on 11. Now, the other thing is, I understand enough about FM mode and the difference between AM. I don't know why my hat keeps falling down tonight. But I understand the difference between AM and FM mode. And I understand, when I asked the question about the Courier the other day, and why on FM mode, the digital S meter is all the way up, and on AM it's only partially the way up. And now, after doing this reset thing I did tonight, it's not even up halfway on the same channel. I've always been under the impression, in the past, being in the radio world all my life, and I'm almost 50 years old, that's always told me that you're not keying up the same amount of wattage as that it was originally. Maybe there's other things that could be, but that seems to be a thing too. And so, yeah. Anyways, after I did the reset with the radio tonight, I didn't go in and didn't set anything up like change the color. It's still sitting on whatever it would have been from the factory. But it's transmitting, at least according to the radio. I didn't actually talk to anybody. So, hey, God bless everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And let's get back to DXing. And thanks for everybody that did give some good input and help. I really appreciate it. I'd rather do a video and talk than type. One, when I type things up, apparently they don't come across like I really mean them. And two, I would rather talk. That's one reason why I've stuck around two-way radios all my life. Hey, have a great evening.